plan, so she don't need no man. Stay far from timid, only make moves when your heart's in it, and live the free sky's the limit. A nigga never been as broke as me. I like that. When I was young, I had 2 pair of leaves. Besides that, the pinstripes and the gray. The one I wore on Mondays and Wednesdays. While niggas flirt, I'm throwing tigers on my shirt and alligators. You wanna see the inside? I see you later. They come the drama. Oh, that's that nigga with the fake. Wow, why you punch me in my face? Stay in your place, play your position. Here come my intuition. Go in this nigga pocket, rob him while his friends watch it, and hoes clock it. Here comes respect. His crew's your crew, or they might be next. Look at they man, big man, they never try, so we roll with them, stole with them. I mean loyalty. Niggas bought me milks at lunch. The milks with chocolate, the cookies, butter crunch, 80 long as I got stuff for most of them soft. Even when I was wrong, I got my point across. They depicted me the boss. Of course, my orange box cutter make the world go round. Plus I'm fucking bitches ain't my homegirls now. Start stacking, dabbled in crack, gun packing. Nickname Medina, made the scenes, took my Ninas. From gym class to in-glass, pass off for global. The only nigga with a mobile. Can't you see like total? Getting larger in waist and taste. Ain't no telling where the spelling is heading. Just in case, keep a shell at the tip of your melon. Clear the space. Your brain was a terrible thing to waste. Realizing to master enterprise, and I ain't have to be in school by 10. I then began to encounter with my counterparts of how to burn the block apart. Break it down into sections. Drugs by these selections. Some use pipes, others use injections. Syringe sold separately. Frank the deputy, quick to grab my Smith & Wesson like my dick was missing. To protect my position, my corner, my layer. While we out here, say the hustler's prayer. If the game shakes me or breaks me, I hope it makes me a better man. Take a better stand, put money in my mom's hand. Get my daughter this college plan, so she don't need no man. Stay far from timid, only make moves when your heart's in it, and live the phrase, sky's the limit. Motherfucker. 88. And live the phrase, sky's the limit. Take a better stand, put money in my mom's hand. Get my daughter this college plan, so she don't need no man. Stay far from timid.
What is up, guys? What is up, man? Sorry we're on here a little later. It took us a little longer to set up because I bought a Bluetooth adapter and I could not hear Sir K. So after trying to get that to work, I ended up just plugging the cord back in. But here we are, man. So Yeah, what is going on, guys? We're back with yet again another edition of the Notorious podcast. This is episode 53 of the podcast, man. This is the news episode. As you can see, the new format of the podcast here. Obviously, this beautiful overlay here. But yeah, man. So, if this is your first time watching, guys, do not know how this show works, man. Every Monday we got Notorious Unscripted, and every Fridays we're on here after Raw and SmackDown, respectively, with Unscripted, like I said, on Mondays, and on Fridays with the news. And yeah, man, this is going to be a very big episode, being that we have a lot to talk about on this episode of the podcast, man. We got obviously the huge batch of releases, man. Some interesting names in there. And also, we have some interesting news on a certain someone coming back to wrestling since the last time we've seen him, which I believe was last summer in NXT. And obviously, the last time we've seen him was in that Jake Paul fight, but in wrestling, the last time we seen him was in the summer, man. Obviously, Mauro Ranallo coming back to call a match. Which match will that be? Find out here on the podcast, man. We also got some other very good stories here for you guys, man. But if this is also your first time watching, guys, do not know who we are here at the Notorious podcast. I am Johnny Mayhem, one half of the host of this podcast, and as for the other half, we got my man Sir K here. How's it going, man?
It's going good, man. It's going good. Just chilling. I've got my fucking bank card sent today. Got that email, so that's good, man. If you get my card soon, and now I'm just waiting to hear back from you know where, man. So hopefully I hear back from them soon, man. But overall, bro, I'm just chilling, man. Just normal shit, man. I had to watch SmackDown tonight. Oh man, just wait till Monday, guys. And what we say, the classic line of nothing happened on SmackDown that is worth talking about. This SmackDown was the definition of that. My God. But I've been good, man. I've been good. How about you, bro? How have you been?
I've been all right, man. I've been all right. Yeah, just for anybody that doesn't know me personally, I had my grandfather pass away. What is that? Wednesday, I think Wednesday. I honestly can't remember. It's just been a crazy past couple days. But today, as far as today goes, it's been good, man. I got to, just rearrange my room. I would show you guys, but I'm pretty sure you guys could tell I'm at a much different angle. That's because I'm farther out in my room, because I got rid of that old desk I had, which I honestly don't even know why I bought that one. It was like, I originally bought it because my room was so crammed, and that was the only kind of desk that would scoot up to my bed, because I couldn't really fit my chair. So that would fit my laptop on it, but then once I got the desktop, it was just so crammed, and I was telling you guys how I couldn't move. Like, when I was trying to imitate Seth, I kept hitting this wall that's right here, and now it's a lot more easier for me to move around and things like that without being so close to the fucking wall. But this looks absolutely fantastic, man. And then I just did some other chores around my room, and yeah, that's pretty much it for today. And then I fucking watched SmackDown, and watched the whole show. Fell asleep during the main event. I heard what happened, but I fell asleep during the main event, and my God. Yeah.
Man, this show fucking sucks, bro. Oh my. This shit's so confusing, bro. What is the point of this show even existing at this point, man? I ask myself every week.
Yeah, bro. Man, I'm watching this show, man, and all I'm thinking to myself is, man, we really thought that the Raw after Mania was bad. Well, SmackDown after Mania said, hold my beer, because this shit, bro, and Raw after Mania was fucking awful, don't get me wrong, but I don't know what this shit was, man. Bro,
Oh
this
man.
this was so bad, dude. Literally nothing happened. Roman Reigns was challenged by Cesaro. Bianca Belair had a celebration where I don't. Sasha Banks was upset. Sasha Banks was angry. She stormed off. Bianca Belair just went on and on about making history, and then she told Montez Ford that we only have gold in our house, which then he proceeded to lose another match with the tag team championship. So I guess he's not fucking coming home.
Guess that. Guess
Uh
she's done with it.
uh
She's the next Aaron Solo.
Otis probably had about the longest roll up I've ever seen in my life, where he just was like up in his legs were up in the air and he was just shaking his legs, and he wasn't even trying to move. He was just shaking his legs. Well, I don't know, man.
Looks like 2K.
We
We're fucking trying to roll your friend up.
we get another Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn match for whatever reason. And it ended in a count out, bro. We got an official name on Apollo Crews' Commander.
Oh my god.
He is Commander Aziz. What the fuck? Bro, they do know that everybody remembers this man as Dabba-Kato from Raw Underground, correct? Like, bro,
That's stupid.
why are they acting like that was not fucking just a couple months ago? I mean, bro,
This man's
I
really
did,
named
I didn't,
Commander.
I didn't think they would. I did not. That pairing looked promising, if I'm being honest. But after that, I don't know. I can say the same thing, man. That was just bad. I don't know what the fuck that was. Commander Aziz, and
Commander.
he yelled something. He's like, order, and he like stood up real straight. I'm like, okay, that's fucking bad.
God.
Oh man. I don't
Boy, she was so bad.
I really don't know with this show. And then what else?
Damn, what the fuck else happened?
No returns. No this, no that. They could have brought Keith Lee back on SmackDown. That would have been great. 1 second, ladies and gentlemen.
Said it's still on.
Yeah, I don't think it took us off the air. It just
Yeah. Yeah. I'll put it off in this. It's totally just buffering.
oh, what the fuck?
Well, I say,
What's up?
oh, see it. In the hoodie.
Okay.
The image of me in the hoodie on your fucking computer. You put that as my temporary image. Oh, okay, I'm back. Thank God. I don't know why the fuck it did that. That's something new.
Okay. We just had a little OBS spaz there. I don't know why.
By the way, my box isn't perfectly lined up. Just warning you.
Okay.
I know. No, probably just
What the fuck?
the peeve. You watch this episode, man. There's still peeve. Okay, the hero's fine.
Okay, my stream is back to green. Green, so
That's good. That's good. I think it's
Okay.
good.
it looks like it's good now. I'm still getting a
You know, my camera keeps going out.
Oh, it always does that. Don't mind that.
Okay. Alright. Gotta learn that, bruh.
Yeah,
Alright.
I have to like keep you up on the sidebar in order for it to see you, but it's pretty it's not bad because I could dip in and out and like see the comments and shit too.
Alright, yeah, I got you. That was fucking something. Yeah, God, of course. Never
Okay.
feel no perfect for us, man. The YouTube gods are always trying to throw something at us, man.
Always
Only you guys saw
something.
streams.
Fucking always something. Okay,
Seriously,
I think we're
I
good
think we're good.
now.
Yeah, my Wi-Fi is good, so probably just OBS being random.
Yeah, my Wi-Fi is good too. I don't know what the problem is. Okay. Move around. Fuck, it keeps dipping in and out of green and red. Yeah, your frame rate sucks. I don't know.
Damn, what the?
Oh wait. Yeah, it. I don't know why it's doing that. It's like dipping in and out of green and red. The quality in OBS. It says we got excellent connection now. So
So
get
that's pretty.
maybe leave the meat and come back. What the?
Bad.
Alrighty.
Can you see me?
What the fuck, man?
Something, bro. Always gotta be something. You know, it's just fucking buffering. What the fuck?
It's like going in and out like so hard.
Yeah,
Shit's mad annoying.
literally, bro. It's like it's doing what the text is.
Like I just see the little square in the bottom going from yellow, red, red, yellow, green over and over. Yeah, now it's back orange, now it's back to red. I do not
The
know
fuck?
what the fucking issue is here.
Literally, man. Fucking get this shit looking great. Fuck me. Is it yellow or green now? Because it's looking pretty good right now.
Yeah, it's staying on green now.
Alrighty. That's good.
Alright, I think we're good.
Alrighty.
I think we're good. I just want to keep watching it though. Okay, so what were we talking about? We were talking about SmackDown. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. I have no idea what the hell just happened.
Sorry for the technical difficulties.
And yeah, man, you know, God, yeah. I was talking about Keith Lee. So yeah, or returns and stuff like that. They literally did nothing on this episode of SmackDown. Like, no new debut, no return, no this, no that, bro.
Anything.
Literally nothing on this
Literally.
edition of SmackDown, bro. And my God, I this show has got to be. Ah, man. Would you say SmackDown's worse than Monday Night Raw, man?
Oh yeah, no fucking doubt about it, bro. Roman is their only solace. That's all I have on the show is Roman.
Mm-hmm.
What do you watch SmackDown for besides Roman? No,
Exactly.
They're bad booking Bianca. They're bad booking Bailey now. This fucking Apollo shit has gotten weird. And fucking Colonel, Corporal, whatever the fuck rank he
Colonel.
is. What the fuck rank is he? Corporal?
Commander.
Commander Aziz. Like we don't know him as fucking Davacato or Babatunde or fucking. But besides Roman, this show is pointless, bro. So I'd definitely say Raw's better. Even though Raw's good in the slightest, it's still better than SmackDown. What about you?
Yeah, I gotta agree with you, bro. There is just no soul on this show other than Roman Reigns. Nothing.
Nothing. Literally nothing.
I just can't fucking stand it, man. I really can't.
I really can't, bro.
But you know, I guess Dabba-Kato or Aziz must have went to Vince McMahon's class, and they must have really liked him. Because why that promo got passed, I have no idea why, but it was kind of funny because you could hear the production chick in the background going 5, 4, 3, 2, and then it gave a second, and then Apollo started talking. So I thought that was kind of funny. But bro, I forgot to mention this on the WrestleMania review, but I digged it so much how Bayley was making fun of Bianca Belair crying because at WrestleMania, Bianca Belair was crying before the match. I loved how Bayley started making fun of her for that. It's just it's something I could so see Bayley doing, but yeah, Bayley is fantastic, bro. Bayley is hilarious. Yeah, but man, this show, I can't believe I can't believe they stamped their name to this as a after Mania show. Nothing on this show resembled after WrestleMania.
Literally,
nothing.
This could have been after fucking the Extreme Rules. And there would have been no difference.
Yep.
You know what I mean? It's just
like I said, bro. They didn't return anybody. They didn't do shit. They honestly just did not do a fucking thing on this episode. On this episode of SmackDown, nothing got accomplished. Literally nothing.
Bro, you guys are sitting here looking at me, barely able to keep my eyes open. And this is my after SmackDown self. Barely even able to keep my eyes open, bro. Oh man.
Just shit sucks, man. Shit really, really sucks. I don't even know what to say. I really don't. I just don't understand how this episode of SmackDown got passed, bro. Like, there was nothing of excitement on this show in the slightest. So
Nothing.
I don't know, man. Yeah, I don't know, man. But anyway, moving on to the actual news, man. We got a bunch of stories here for you guys, man. We got WWE releases, Mauro Ranallo returning, AEW skyrockets in the viewership, Aleister Black filming content for a return. WWE has signed a new announcer, which obviously from Monday Night Raw, we all have seen him. And actually, after tonight, the news that broke, we could talk about the other announcer, and we'll just talk about the announced team in general. But yes, and we also have Evilise, somebody who we have been complaining about getting a chance in AEW for a long time, is officially released from the company. Now, there are two sides to every story. It honestly does not look good for either side, if I'm being completely honest with you guys, man. But what a shame. We'll get to it when we get to it, man. But I want to start off with talking about their announced teams, man. So WWE has gone out and they have gotten a pretty much a fresh new announced team, which, I can appreciate the effort after WrestleMania, being that you want to change things up and have things not sound the same anymore on it. But honestly, the problem with this is WWE has an obsession with liking to make all commentators sound the exact same. You know what I mean? So, like, I honestly don't think I don't think any commentator can get as bad as Coach. I don't know if you guys remember Coach, but I could not fucking stand that guy on the mic. Oh, I forgot about him. Coach.
At least Coach had his fucking nostalgia. My God.
That's true. That is true. Yeah. Oh, man. I forgot about Otunga, bro. This man was straight up trash, dude. Anyway, so WWE goes out, and news came out earlier in the week, and I screenshotted this in my camera roll on my phone earlier in the week so I wouldn't forget about it as soon as it came out, because I really wanted to talk about it. But we got news that Tom Phillips is potentially on his way out of WWE. Where he will end up, I don't know. There's always a spot for somebody in Impact, especially if you're an ex-WWE talent. You have Tom Phillips leaving the booth, and then reports came out that Samoa Joe is a guy that they were taking off of the Raw commentary team. Nobody really heard anything about them moving him over to SmackDown, so we didn't see him on Raw after Mania. So rumors started to circulate. Everybody was getting really hype, honestly, about the fact that we wanted to see this guy in a program with Roman Reigns. That would be amazing. Those guys, Samoa Joe with this new Roman, we could have been looking at one of the best storylines in a long time. This could have been one of those classic SmackDown rivalries.
Exactly.
Like AJ Styles and John Cena. You know what I mean? That's a newer one, you know what I mean? But obviously there are some of the older ones like Randy Orton and Christian, things of that nature. But that could have potentially been in that category, man. I truly believe that, because Roman Reigns is at the top of his game right now. Samoa Joe, when they kept him edgy, I didn't really like too much when he was teaming with KO, but when they kept him edgy, he was a badass, bro. And he could cut you down to size on the mic with the greatest of ease, man. He was fantastic. So everybody's thinking, what happened to Samoa Joe? What happened to Tom Phillips? Well, with them bringing Corey Graves over to Monday Night Raw, that left Michael Cole all by himself. They never really, mentioned anything up until today on who his partner was going to be. But that left Corey Graves on Raw with Byron Saxton. I do not know how you get rid of Tom Phillips but keep Byron. I don't know it. Like, I'm not the biggest fan of Phillips. I never have been.
No.
I thought he worked better with Corey in NXT, but ever since he's been on the main roster, I've not been the biggest fan of him. I think he just sounds incredibly generic on the mic. But oh yeah, that's what I was saying. I don't know how you let Tom Phillips go, but you keep Byron Saxton. And same thing with Samoa Joe. I don't know how you let go Samoa Joe, but you keep Byron. Doesn't make any fucking sense to me.
Yeah,
So
serious.
now, to me, a 2-man booth is fine. I like a 2-man booth.
Oh, yeah.
But to WWE, they got to have a 3-man booth, and sometimes a 4-man booth, which is just not it.
Literally, you can't hear anybody.
And the third man on Monday Night Raw was none other than a former MLB announcer from ESPN. His name is Adnan Virk, man. Adnan Virk. Holy shit, this guy, bro. I understand it was his first. Listen, baseball, it's a very calm sport to call. You know what I mean? If you've ever watched baseball, they're not screaming into the mic like Michael Cole. They're kind of just talking you through the game. They're very slow pace. Not necessarily the case in wrestling. I feel like this guy was like trying to be way overhyped so bad, like,
oh my god,
just screaming. He was fucking up all over the place, which is fine because it was his first time. I mean, I'm sure he's not familiar. Clearly, he's not familiar with the War Raiders, considering he thought Ivar's name was Eric Ivar. So I don't know what he thought Rose's name was, but I don't know. I really don't know. But so they signed Adnan Verkman, and he kind of sounded like Byron out there, if I'm being honest, bro. He just sounded just overly hyper, like a little kid. I don't know, man. I'll give him a shot. Obviously, as the time rolls on, man. But man, a rough start, may I say. And then today we found out that Michael, who was going to be joining Michael Cole, is none other than Pat McAfee, man. And this came as a shock because they released this guy on Christmas. Pat, tonight, I liked Pat's charisma.
He's a charismatic guy.
I will say that I like his charisma. It offers something different because everybody that's a commentator in WWE just sits there and it's like they just say their lines. They just read off their paper. And I seen a video on Instagram before this came on. It was Pat McAfee. He was joking around before he got on commentary, and Michael Cole asked him, "Where's your notes?" And Pat McAfee was like, "I don't have any notes. I just want to call the show." I can appreciate that. And I can appreciate the charisma that McAfee brings to the show. It always makes the show more enjoyable. I don't understand why WWE gets the feeling that, oh, they're taking away from the talent. Like, no. When Pat McAfee is hyped as shit, boosting up Roman Reigns, he never once was talking about how he's a legend and this and that. He was putting over the heels. Obviously, it's obvious that he's a heel commentator. He was calling Roman Reigns a god and saying how he's just destroying everybody in his path, and it was good. It was good shit, bro. It was I liked Pat a lot on his first night because, like I said, man, the guy offered something different than that. That is almost how Corey Graves used to be. Remember when Corey Graves was marking out for FTR? What happened to that Corey Graves? You know what I mean?
They're called, the way he called that man was marking out. I miss Fat Corey. Now, Mr. Dickhead Corey, fucking trying to say a bunch of shit on Twitter. God damn,
Yeah, it's
he ain't got no right.
this dude was so infatuated with his girlfriend at WrestleMania. He thought that they won the match and they were the first two teams in the gauntlet match. Like, bro, are you and you want to talk
No, man.
about Morrow being off his game. Oh, buddy.
Fucking A. God damn. Here's what you know, we as fans know how his fucking probably, how his wife probably, how he talked to his wife.
Oh,
Probably
man.
just talking about Carmella. My God.
Yeah.
Oh my God, the most beautiful woman ever. Oh my God, they won. You fucking idiot. No, they didn't win. That shit pissed me off, bro. I can't stand Corey.
Honestly, man. I mean, this guy. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened to the fucking guy. I really don't, man. But you know what? I like the addition of Pat on commentary. The sad thing about Pat is the way they like to send him home. I don't know if he'll be doing it long. I don't know. He seems like one of those guys that Vince McMahon is going to try to change, and I don't think Pat will really go for it. And
So,
by that, Vince tried to do the same thing to Morrow. He wanted Morrow to call a certain way. Morrow liked to call his way. And what did they do? They bullied this man off of SmackDown a couple weeks before he got to call WrestleMania, which, for anybody that knows Morrow, knows that that is Morrow's dream, and he never got to do that. Morrow has always wanted to call WrestleMania. I think it was like 3 or 4 weeks before the show. They did not like how this man was calling the action, so they bullied him off of SmackDown. And JBL, don't even get me started on him, bro. Oh my God.
fucking JBL's a bully tweets. I remember that shit, man. I fucking remember that shit. People were blasting his ass for months after that, bro. He ain't never lived it down. He had to
Yeah.
go on fucking hiatus on the internet.
Yeah, good for his ass too. 100%
Serious.
good for his ass.
The fuck?
Mm.
That shit ain't right.
Motherfucker, you cannot. JBL couldn't even, let alone
Bro.
lacing Morrow's boots. He couldn't even put on Morrow's shoes, bro. Like you are trash compared to Mauro Ranallo, okay?
Bro, he is shit compared to Morrow, man.
And-
Get the fuck out
and-
of here.
They like to bring these new people on to add a different sound. And I'm being honest, this is not just me being biased. The only time I remember a show genuinely sounding different was Morrow on SmackDown.
Mm-hmm.
Honest to God, on the main roster, since Morrow's left, when has there been a time where you said, man, this show sounds different? This show sounds refreshed. This show sounds cool. None. Since Morrow, I remember when I first started watching WWE again back in 2016, I was watching SmackDown, because this was even before the brand split. Morrow still did SmackDown. He didn't do Raw. I was watching it and I'm like, damn, who's this guy? I'm like, this show sounds really different. It sounds really different. And then once you add the addition of that Ryan Ward edition of SmackDown with Morrow, there was different camera styles. There was the different commentary. There was obviously the fucking way different booking for Monday Night Raw. The show just felt different. And that was the last time SmackDown was really good, in my opinion. A lot of people like to say 2018. Other than Becky, the talent that they did have, Andrade and Ray and AJ and Nakamura and KO, or I don't know, but I don't know, he was in Raw then, but all those guys, they had a really stacked roster then.
They fucked up.
They fucked that up.
They fucking, man, that shit, they fucked that shit all the way up, bro.
I remember,
on paper, had a great roster.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. I remember we were pissed off because they put, I can't remember who they put in the ladder match, but they easily could have put Andrade in there.
Oh, yeah.
And I remember everybody was pissed off because they were like, what the fuck? Like, why are you putting these older people in here? But here's this new young guy and nothing. And that ladder match was one of the best ones. That was the Mustafa ladder match.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
God damn.
Where that was gotta be one of the worst moments in his career.
Bro, I feel so bad for him to this day. talking about some. Just looking at Brock, just like, oh my god, made him look like such a fucking idiot.
Ridiculous, man. But Adnan Verk, like I said, rough start. I don't know, man. But in my honest opinion, on the other side of things for Pat, I liked Pat a lot. I think he offered something that we do not see a lot of. When WWE sees commentator charisma, we get a Byron Saxton, somebody who's just a complete fucking dork, but somebody who's just goofy. He doesn't oversaturate it, and he hypes up the talent. It's Pat McAfee, and he did great tonight. He did great.
Exactly,
I'm just scared he's not going to be there for very long, if I'm being honest.
Oh yeah, I don't think he will, man. I think he'll be out by not Survivor Series, SummerSlam. I think he'll be gone by then.
Yep.
But yeah, bro. I mean, Admin Verk, whatever the fuck his name is, Aardvark. He was not it on Monday night. Like, he's not trash. I definitely heard worse on commentary on fucking Jerry Lawler. Oh my god. Fucking so many people have been worse than him, man.
Old King was decent.
Oh, yeah,
like
Old
when
King was but
like 2010. Then again, I could just be biased because I was a kid. But yeah, I don't know. Sorry, keep going.
No, you're good, man. You're good. But yeah, bro, you just sounded so generic. You sounded like I was fucking listening to. I was fucking name. Dwight Ambrose. What's his fucking name? Sam Roberts. I feel like I was fucking listening to him on
commentary. Takeover. He just walked away from me.
Fucking dickhead.
Fucking moron.
Didn't want to meet his dumb ass anyway. Should have threw a drink at his ass. Fuck me, bro. But yeah, bro. I mean, he just talked like a weenie. He fucking just said the most generic shit ever. He was so overly hyped. He was like a fucking version of Brian Byron. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say this before I forget. Now that I'm thinking, when we seen Sam Roberts, where the fuck was he parked? Did he park his rental in the back of Target? Like, what the fuck? Why? I always wondered that. I always thought to myself, I'm like, where was he parked? Like, why was he walking through the Target parking lot?
Like, I don't remember seeing any buses that way. Where the fuck was he going? Was he fucking taking an Uber? Probably. But like, man, his ass probably drives a fucking old ass beater with his fucking man. Can't stand his ass. Yeah, bro. But that's who fucking Aardvark sounded like, bro. He just sounded like him and just talked like Byron. Super goofy hype. Not even goofy. It's just like doing too much hype. You know what I'm saying? Like, just basically Byron Saxton, bro. And Byron is not good.
Hold on. Hold on. I'm messing up on our frame rates again. Why does this keep happening?